Today I'm taking a look at a device that I personally won't be using, but I know some people, one person specifically, that can kind of be forgetful at times. So I felt this would be useful, but before I give it to them, of course, I want to create this little video. So this is the sort of a rounded square set. There's some round ones, triangle, different shapes available. So if you check the link below, you can find out more information, and you can also, of course, look at the different models available. So this is one that has 4 different colors, and they're a rounded square. They come with an additional battery, which is nice. Each battery is supposed to last probably around 6 months or so. That may vary, I guess, depending on how much you use it. They have a small lanyard. If you want to attach this, you just pop this open the same way you would to change the battery, and this goes around a little circle piece on the inside, and then you have your user manual. So it comes in this little zip lock style bag, and then each one is individually wrapped. If you want to give these to different people, you can, or you want to use all of these with, you know, one user, one phone, and 4 different devices they may frequently misplace, you can do that as well. They are not waterproof, but a little bit of a water splash probably is not going to hurt it, but I would suggest trying to avoid water as best as possible. They're very, very small, very slim, very lightweight, so they're not going to take up a lot of space. They're not going to add a lot of weight or bulk to your keychain if you have them on your keys, for example. And the CR2032 battery is very common and very inexpensive, so very easy to replace when the time comes. The user manual is very, very tiny in writing, but you probably won't need that. I mean, you may, but for the most part, if you install the app, hold down the button and then pair it, which happens very quickly via Bluetooth inside the app, it's very simple. The only problem I found with it is it may occasionally, I'm not saying it will, but it may occasionally alarm unnecessarily, even when it's in close proximity. But that's only happened a small amount, so one time. Now, I don't know how well you'll be able to see the app, so let me see if I can make this brighter. And I don't know if there's any other thing I can do. Let's see, turn off the blue light. Maybe you can see that better. Zoom in. Alright, so that is the actual device list, and there is one of the devices connected. You have, sorry, I have to do it this way. Unfortunately, it's not showing up very well. You have your device list, you have your photograph, which automatically turns on the camera. As you can see, it's picking up what's behind there, and if you push this button on the actual unit, it becomes a remote selfie capture device, which some people may like. So that's kind of neat. You can take pictures with this, pretty cool, or within the app itself. If you hit location, it will give you a map, and it will locate exactly where you are, and it's accurate, so that's pretty cool. You can hit locate list, and it'll give you the actual coordinates, which is pretty cool. And then you have your settings, do not disturb. You have a password for the app if you want, a map switch, so depending upon your location, where you want to, what map you want to use. I'm using Google Maps. The double click setting, which I believe right now is just set up for, it says setting for alarm, and that will, well, you'll see that in a moment. And the app version and record list. So let's go. There's an introduction, so it gives you a bunch of information here. I'm, like I said, not really finding any of that super necessary. So here you have your iTag, and if you hit this arrow here, you can modify the actual name, which I'm not going to do. You've got the anti-lost setting, and let me see if I can zoom out just a little so you can see a little bit more. So you've got anti-lost, device alert, light, alarm distance, phone alert, and the ringtone. The app could use some work spelling, I mean ringtone, but you've got far, center, near. So basically, if you have this turned on, you can actually walk away from the device and have your phone and this device separate. If they become too far separated, it will cause the alarm to go off. So that's a pretty good feature. It says the Find Me options, similar to the other, and then the disconnect, which we're not going to do. But if we go back here and I hit alert, and I can stop the alert. So that's cool. Now if I hit Alright, so that's my problem with this. Hold on. Alright, now I had to go into the app and force stop. Yeah, now it's flipping out because it's not connected, of course. So that's my one issue. If you double click on this and set the alarm off that way, so you're like, say you're trying to find your phone, then the alarm begins to go off and I have no way of shutting it off. The only way I was able to shut it off, push that button because I got tired of hearing that. The only way I was able to shut that off, that alarm off, is to go in. Okay, so we're disconnected right now. So I'm going to hold this down. See, I may have turned it off. Nope. Alright. So that's quick and easy, as you just saw. So overall, it's a pretty cool option. Let me zoom back out. And I like the different color availability. I like the spare battery that's included with each one. And you know, it's a very common battery, so that's all nice. The app works fine with the exception to when like let's say I laid down my phone but I had my keys and I didn't know where I put it, but I hadn't went far enough away for the alert to be triggered, and I wanted to find my phone, you know, and I was double clicking this, or I was changing this, that alarm, once it starts going off, I have no way to shut it off inside the app, and I have to force stop it. Maybe I'm missing something. I didn't see anything in this little manual, but that would be my only real complaint, and the potential for it to maybe go off periodically without needing to or supposed to go off. Some other reviews I read on the actual product page mentioned something about that. So my suggestion would be to read through the other reviews and just kind of base your opinion off of combination of the different reviews. But I think that overall it's a pretty cool idea. It should be pretty useful, but the app could use a little work. It doesn't have the highest rating on the actual app store, and this is called iSearching. Yeah, iSearching for Android. I think it's iTag it or something like that for Apple phones. So I don't have an Apple phone, but if you do, you may want to use that app, because I don't know that this app is available for the actual Apple iPhone device. So other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about this. Like I say, you got about 6-month battery life is what it's rated for. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. The app issue with the alarm, that could be quite annoying. The remote selfie function is pretty cool. Some people may want that feature alone, and with 4 different ones you can spread that around to different people so they can all have that option. Find out more with the link below. Thanks for watching.